Hello everybody, my name is Craig Bennett, and today I am going to be making a video on how to get into cryptocurrency. Now, this video is meant for anyone who's first starting out, wondering how do you even buy into cryptocurrency, or how do you get cryptocurrency for free? And yes, you can actually get cryptocurrency for free many times, and I'll explain that pretty thoroughly. Now, as far as that goes, I'm not a financial advisor nor a tax advisor. This is just pure education. You might come across articles like this talking about, oh, Bitcoin is all-time highs or this, that, the other, and that might get you motivated to actually jump into it. Now, one thing I will mention is if you believe that the stuff will continue to rise, like in this case, Bitcoin most likely will rise, almost doubling. I honestly would recommend just going ahead and doing whatever, but also note the actual percentage wise. But a big thing to note is you might want to, at this point, try to figure out which cryptocurrencies, because there's a large amount of cryptocurrencies out there. But the fact is you need to look at the percentage wise. So if I throw $100 down and Joe Blow throws $1 million down, and a stock or a crypto that is $1, and that $1 goes per crypto goes from $1 to $2, so it doubles. That means my $100 now just doubled to $200, while other person goes from 1 million to 2 million. Things like this you need to note. So you need to know how much you're willing to invest, but you also need to know the actual percentage wise. So when you've seen stuff like 22% or 8% or whatever it may be, great. But the fact is what is it going to be overall? How long is it going to take to get there? And is there something that can actually get you there percentage wise faster? And one big thing that a lot of people don't understand when it comes to cryptocurrency, especially if they're coming from the stock market, while you can buy fractional stocks and sell fractional stocks, it's highly unlikely, and most people don't even know that you can do that on a lot of places. But for the most part, that's not really even an option for 99% of the people out there. So with that one in mind, if you see something is $300 a share, that means that you must have $300 to start with and upwards. So, and since you can't buy 1.5 shares, you need to have $600 if you want to buy anything more than the one share. So that's something to note. Whereas this, no, you can literally buy fractions of fractions of fractions. So I can literally put down $1, or I can even put down 1 cent, or I can even put down fractions of a cent into any cryptocurrency and go from there. But note that there is transaction fees and also commission fees when it comes to a lot of this. So also note things like that. So as far as that goes, let's jump in and get into how to set this up. First thing is, I highly recommend, before you do anything, at day 0 when you're doing your research, go and get your tax system set up. Whether you're inside the United States, outside the United States, go get this stuff set up. Highly recommend CoinTracker, mostly for their portfolio check and stuff. It's pretty good on that front. A lot of the other tax stuff is hit or miss when it comes to that, but this one's actually fairly decent. Now, one thing I will mention is if you do a large amount of transactions over a year, this is not a good solution for you when it comes to taxes. But portfolio wise, I do use them. But tax wise, I might use some other ones. Reason why is not saying that their taxes is bad on CoinTracker. It's simply because since I use a bot, I might have 1,000 to 10,000 or more transactions per month. And cost wise, I can get the same service somewhere else and be just fine. So note that. But if that wasn't the case, I wouldn't even be using anyone else besides him. I'll leave a link down to some referral links, which actually will help you out at the end of the day. So let's say you got that set up and you got your portfolio and stuff set up. So what now? Your choices of how to get cryptocurrency is you can mine it, And when it comes to mining, the big thing to note is you need to do the calculations to see, is it even profitable to you? Yes, no type of situation. If it is, great. If not, then you need to figure out another method. Now, if it is profitable, one big thing you need to note is the pool that you're with. I like NiceHash because it's pretty easy to pull out, whereas in some things, Ethereum pools and stuff like that, I've seen it where you got to have almost one Ethereum, and you know it's in many machines it would take a year to 2 years to get that. So big thing to note that is go with something like this if you can, just in my opinion. Simply because you can pull it out when needed. Now, second way, and this is pretty popular in getting cryptocurrencies, is airdrops or giveaways or something like that. Now, this is to help people learn about a given cryptocurrency. There's thousands of different type of cryptocurrencies out there, but it will help people. Big thing to note though is if you can't get rid of it, it's not really worth anything. And if it requires you to put money in order to get something, I wouldn't really take it too serious. However, if you're kind of already looking at that field, then you know you can actually double up and get something off of that. So say for example, if I wanted to buy XYZ coin in the I saw there's airdrop for it and I decided to buy into it and do whatever, I can do that path since I already buying it. But other than that, I wouldn't recommend all that. So last is actual buying and selling, and so trading. So big thing to note is there's commission fees pretty much anywhere you can go. A handful won't have that, but you need to know trading, basic trading stuff, reading charts, reading this other stuff, and you'll be fine. But when it comes to this, you need to know what type of trader you are and what is the thing going to be used for, long term, short term. So is it going to be something that sits there for months? Is it going to be something that sits there for years or forever? Or is it going to be something that sits there just long enough to turn a profit and sell it and go from there like you would with a bot? Well, the thing is if it stays there for a long period of time, I would highly recommend looking at hardware wallets or software wallets. Reason why is it just makes it that much harder for hackers to get in and mess you over. So now get into the and by the way, I'll leave links down below this. If you don't have a Binance account already, use the link down below. It helps me out. But also try to start your verification time because it does take quite a while. It took me almost a month. In fact, I think it took me a full month in order to get verified myself. So note that. So hardware wallets, I highly recommend getting a Nano X if possible. But you can take a look at hardware wallets, which one of the coins they support, and go from there. And the reason why I recommend a hardware wallet is if you're going to keep the coin for a extended period of time. If you do this, it makes it harder for you to lose the crypto. Basically, the hacker will have to have their physical hands on the device and know how to go around some things. So yeah, software wallets. This one is my favorite. But basically, this is fairly easy. Just make sure that it has the coin that you want, and go from there. So last is bots. I highly recommend taking a look at bots, and the reason why is bots actually do tend to help out with skimming, not getting hundreds of dollars, but you're getting cents, 10 cents, 5 cents, $1, maybe maybe a little over $1, but for the most part that's what you're aiming for. So note that, because a lot of time you might be able to get more money than not using this method. So yeah. Anyways, as far as that goes, this should help you get started with things. If you do have any questions or anything else, then feel free to leave that down in the comment section. Again, check out the links in the description, and they should help you out in many ways, and also they will help me out. Anyways, hope you have a great day.